Hello guys, welcome to my next video. This video is another part of our series about jComponent library. In this video I want to talk about component jDirectory. In the last video I showed you that you can use jDirectory with another components like jinput, and we used jDirectory for a drop-down input. Now in this video I want to show you how you can use jDirectory by itself. So, jDirectory is a singleton and it can be used as drop-down menu. You can find more information about jDirectory at component.js.com, and I will put link down below in the description. As you can see, there is a lot of configuration settings for jDirectory, and its usage is little different than in components we talked about till now. So I will show you how you can use it, and let's go into it. As I said, is singleton, so we have to declare it just once in our code, and then we can use it wherever we need in our code. So I declared it right here, and now we have to create something to invoke it with. For triggering our function to invoke jDirectory, we will use component jexec. If you don't know how to use jexec, you can watch a video I already recorded and it's updated on this channel. So first of all, we'll create div with class exec and attribute data exec, and I will name function click, and also we need to declare our component with name exec. Now I have to create our function click. I will put here console log click. I will save our code and refresh our page. Oh, I forgot to put here something. We will write here also click. Now you can see click appeared here, and after clicking on click, you can see that in our console appeared click. It means that our exec is working and we can move to our jDirectory. So first of all, we can remove our console log, and we have to create object, and to this object we will add properties which will be used to render our jDirectory. First thing we can set to our object is element, and this element is element which was clicked, and we need to do this because we want to display our directory at right place. To render our function, we have to invoke it. If you remember, in the first video I told you about methods which are used to communicate with components. One of them was setter, and this method we will use right now to invoke our jDirectory. So we will use setter, and first argument will be name of our component, so in this case directory, slash, and function we want to invoke, in this case show. Also there can be height, but right now we want to render our component. And second argument is our object. because this object contains settings for our directory. Now, when I save this code and refresh our page, after clicking on click, you can see that directory appeared, but now it's empty. To fill our directory, we will use another properties in our object. First of all, it will be items, which is array of objects with some properties. For example, name, and I will use as name my name, Palo. Next object will be with another name. I'll use Peter. Another object will be another name. I will use Marek. And last object with name Dodo. And semicolon. And now, after saving our code and refreshing our page, you can see that we have some properties in our J directory. But after clicking on one of the items, nothing happened. So we have to create a callback. Callback is another property to our object, and its function with one argument. I'll call it value, and after clicking we will console log our value. Now, after clicking on one of the items, you can see that we get item which was clicked. Also, there is a possibility to choose more options, and it can be done with property checkbox, and we will set it to true. Now I will save our code and refresh our page, and we can choose more options right now. And as you can see in the console, we will get selected options as arrays of objects. If we want to have one of the options already selected, we can do it in objects of items, and we will set selected as true. And now when I refresh this page and I will open a directory, you can see that option Palo is already selected. Also, if you want to change rendering of some options, you can do it with property template. And for example, I will set it as bold. And here between these tags, I'll put rectangular with property name, which will take our property name from here. And now when I save our code and refresh our page, you can see that item Palo is bold. If you want to change rendering of all items at once, you can do it with object property render. It is a function and you have to return HTML code. You can choose position of our directory with offset or align and position, and also you can change, for example, width of our directory with property object max width and min width. And now I will set it to 200. And as you can see, our directory is now smaller. Directory has also working search. So as you can see, it's working. And if you want to put here some placeholder, you can do it here with config placeholder, and I will put here search and three dots, and now search appeared here in our search box. Okay, so that's all to this video about jDirectory. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something new. See you in the next video. Bye.